Hi guys, how are you? My name is Jen Cooper. I am a Senior Ruby Ambassador here at Plexus, and I am really excited to talk to you a little bit about our turbocharged multivitamin called XFactor Plus. There are a few things that really differentiate XFactor Plus from other multivitamins on the market. And I know there are so many to choose from. So when you're looking at all the different components in them and the sources of the components, it's like, how do I even choose? Where do I begin? So I'm going to help you understand a little bit about what makes this stand apart from the others in a really, really exciting way. Because not only does it stand apart from a component standpoint, but also from a quality control standpoint, and it delivers results. Like, you actually feel different when you're taking XFactor Plus. So let's talk about a few things. First and foremost, this is an all veggie based multivitamin. It is purely from plants. There are no synthetic components, no chemicals or anything, no fillers of any kind, which not all multivitamins can say that. And we know this because if you are one of those people that purchases your vitamins from, say, a Walgreens or a Vitamin World or a GNC or Target or CVS, what we know from undercover laboratory testing, that's right, actual undercover laboratory specialist will come in and pull bottles off the shelves to basically put them through laboratory testing and to show what is actually in them. And what we learned, and this is a little disturbing, that not all the active components are actually in them, and some of them are not in them at all, and a lot of them do not have remotely the potency of the active ingredients that the label claims that they do. That is not the case with XFactor Plus. We actually, with all Plexus products, we have an outside party that does all of our quality control measures. They always pull random batches of our products to essentially prove that what we say is in our products is actually in them before they go to the consumers. So, no synthetic sources, all plant-based. Now let's talk about the fact that it is fully methylated. This is a really, really interesting topic. So we're going to get a little sciencey. So stay with me, okay? This is something I became passionate about when I worked in prenatal nutrition for my former career. So when we're thinking about a fully methylated multivitamin, that should tell you very pure, highly absorbable, and bioavailable. It is actually body ready and active, so that it actively sourced so that your body can absorb it better and really put to work all the goodness of it. So some of the things that we're going to be thinking of when something's fully methylated, B12. Does anyone know anyone that's been anybody that's been B12 deficient or that's required additional B12 supplementation via injection? A lot of times, guys, and get this could be associated with something called the MTHFR gene mutation. And what that stands for is methylene tetrahydrofolate reductase, okay? And what this actually is statistically speaking, about 47% of people in the United States contain at least one copy of this C677T gene mutation. About 10 to 12% of Americans contain two copies, or what's known as being homozygous for the MTHFR gene mutation. What that's going to do is impact somebody's ability to break down and metabolize and absorb vitamin B12. It also can affect other things that I'm going to talk, another big thing that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. So if you pick up your multivitamin and it says for B12, the source, cyanocobalamin, I want you to throw it in the garbage. No, really, throw it in the garbage because it's garbage. That is a synthetic form of B12, and there is a better one for you. Methylcobalamin is what you want your source of B12 to come from. That is what is in XFactor Plus, and that is in something that is extremely high quality. That's the source of B12 that you're going to be getting. Methylcobalamin. If it says cyanocobalamin, put it in the trash. The next thing we're going to talk about is folate. The folate that is in XFactor Plus is called 5-methyl-THF. So what that is the methylated version of folic acid. So get this, folic acid, when you take it, it's synthetic. You have to go through a metabolic breakdown. I won't talk about the science in what this is, but it is a complex metabolic breakdown to get to the active form of folate, which is what you want in your red blood cells, in your body. That is what you want, is folate at the end of the day. So we don't contain folic acid. Like most multivitamins, we contain folate in its active form, which means it's bioavailable. You're going to absorb it better. It's going to be more bioavailable to you so that you can put it to work, put all that goodness to work and get the benefits of the folate from taking this product or from taking it in its active form. So those are two really big highlights. The B12, major game changer, because 50% of us contain at least one copy of that gene mutation. So we need to be mindful of that. The last two things that really get me excited about XFactor Plus is the whole leaf aloe vera extract that's in our proprietary blend. Now think about that. Whole leaf aloe vera. Typically when we think of aloe vera, we're thinking topical, right? It's like a sunburn. It soothes, heals, protects, and restores. Think about what that could do internally. Dozens and dozens of other countries utilize this component on an oral level to heal ulcerations and issues going on in the digestive tract and surgical wounds that are internal. A lot of people do use aloe vera in an oral fashion to heal and soothe and protect. So we've got that as part of our product, which is pretty incredible. And it also, get this, it also helps you absorb your nutrients either from your supplementation or from your food and beverage, your fuel that you're taking daily. It helps you absorb that up to 300 times better. So that's amazing. That's a game-changing component right there. The other one that I really love is the New Zealand Blackcurrant. That is a super powerful antioxidant that has had hundreds and hundreds of clinical studies performed, proving its effect on boosting immunity in humans, and specifically fending off the influenza virus. Isn't that crazy? So if you take the XFactor Plus and you've noticed a decrease in the amount of times that you get sick, so the frequency and also the severity of when you do get sick, how long it actually lasts, if you're noticing improvements there, it could largely be because of the New Zealand Blackcurrant. I hope this excites you. I hope that you can now see why XFactor Plus is completely different from any other multivitamin out there. And at the end of the day, you will get what you pay for. So think about that. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you guys later.